Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a princess named Snow White. She was known for her kind heart, her radiant smile, and her love for all living things. But in this story, her destiny takes a magical turn. Snow White's stepmother, the evil queen, was not only jealous of her beauty, she was also hungry for power. She discovered an ancient spell that would allow her to control the kingdom forever. But the spell came with a condition. She needed to capture the pure heart of Snow White. Fearing for her life, Snow White fled deep into the enchanted forest. There, she thought she would find only silence and shadows. But instead, she found something unexpected. 7 glowing lights surrounded her, and from those lights appeared the 7 guardians. They were not ordinary protectors. Each one carried the power of nature and spirit itself. The guardian of earth, strong as the mountains. The guardian of water, calm yet powerful as the river. I'm the guardian of fire, fierce but loyal. I'm the guardian of air, swift as the wind. Ah's the guardian of dreams, keeper of hope. I'm the guardian of light, shining against the dark. And the guardian of animals, who spoke the language of every creature in the forest. They had been waiting for Snow White, because prophecy had foretold that only she could unite their powers and restore balance to the kingdom. At first, Snow White doubted herself. "How can I, a simple princess, stand against the evil queen?" she asked. But the guardians reminded her, true strength is not in magic or crowns, but in kindness, courage, and love. With their guidance, Snow White began her training. She learned to listen to the whispers of the wind. She learned to stand firm like the earth beneath her feet. She learned that even the smallest flame of hope could burn away the shadows of fear. But far away, the evil queen had unleashed her dark army, creatures of smoke and shadow, sent to capture Snow White. The final battle was inevitable. On a moonlit night, the queen confronted Snow White at the edge of the forest. "Your heart belongs to me," she hissed. But Snow White stood tall, the guardians by her side. The earth rumbled, the winds howled, flames blazed, rivers roared, and the forest animals gathered with courage. Together, their powers formed a shield of light around Snow White. The queen tried to break it with her dark magic, but the shield only grew stronger. Because it was not just the guardian's power, it was Snow White's heart, her purity, her love, and her courage, flowing through them all. With one final burst of light, the queen's dark magic shattered. Her shadows dissolved, and peace returned to the land. The guardians bowed before Snow White. "You have proven that true royalty is not in blood, but in heart," they said. And so Snow White returned to the kingdom, not just as a princess, but as a leader of hope, unity, and light. The 7 guardians returned to their realms, watching from afar, ready to protect whenever darkness threatened again. From that day forward, Snow White was remembered not only as the fairest of them all, but as the princess who became the guardian queen. And so, the story of Snow White and the 7 guardians lived on. A story of courage, friendship, and the power of light over darkness.